Alright, YouTubers, we are back for part 4.
Got one grape here and BossSolidSnake.
Yes, sir. So, we left off on the last one with chest candy, which, as we've mentioned a few times, that'll be its own video. So, we are going to move down the list to Double Trouble. This is getting the Gold Cross medal and the Grim Reaper medal. Now, the Grim Reaper medal is 2,000 kills over the course of your career. So basically just kill, kill, kill. Gold Cross medal is 500 resurrections in a career. So raise the dead, raise the dead, raise the dead.
And raise the dead.
Exactly. So, you know, that's how you get those. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to go into detail about on those. It's just kill and res.
Kill res. If you're having a hard time getting the resuscitations, try maxing out your medical.
Definitely. And as far as kills, if you reference back to our assault thing, you can get all kinds of kills with that loadout.
All kinds.
And it'll help you get your combat assaults and stuff too.
So, anyway, that's called Double Trouble, and that's a silver trophy. So kill and heal. That's our biggest tip.
That's about all you gotta know on that one.
Don't try to worry about it. Just go about it. Just kind of methodically.
This will be just one of those ones that you eventually kind of pick up in the course of going for other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, moving on down to the Precious Cargo Trophy.
God, I hate this one.
Okay, let me just reiterate this. This is probably the hardest trophy to get in MAG, in my opinion.
Most definitely.
Let me repeat.
And it sounds relatively easy based on the description. All it is 20 escort vehicles, which is...
That's it!
Acquisition. Destroying 20 of the escort vehicles. Which means you have to be defending, of course. But it is ungodly hard.
Alright, so the first thing that I want to relay to you about this trophy is that escort vehicles take an average of 4 to 5 hits before they actually explode. Now, if you have a sensor shell and you can manage to put it on the cargo that it's sitting in,
which is a lot easier said than done, because they usually hop in there and just
you're right. It'll take it out
with it
pretty easily. Now, the biggest thing is you need to be absolutely quick on destroying these things. So here is the 2 tips that I recommend for getting this. Tip 1. The loadout you need is everything in assault. The grenade launcher reload speed, and the rocket launcher reload speed. And in this loadout, you're going to have the grenade launcher and the rocket launcher. And basically what you're going to do, this is why it's so incredibly annoyingly hard, is you have to camp the transports for a whole damn game. You might sit back there for 18 minutes and nobody makes it back there to try to get it, or you might be able to get 2 or 3 of them. So basically what you do is you camp the transport, find a good spot to hide. Whenever one of the little red dots runs up to open it up, you have to run up behind him and wait for him to activate the cargo bay. And as soon as you do that, knife him, pull out your grenade launcher, launch your 3 grenades at this thing, pull out your rocket launcher, and launch your rockets at it. If you do this correctly, you will get the plus 10.
Provided there isn't somebody else back there to snake the kill from you.
Yes, you will get snaked a lot. I probably had 20 escort vehicles snaked from me. I was probably 1 grenade away or 1 rocket away, and somebody came up with a repair kit and touched it with the repair kit and got the plus 10. I wanted to throw my controller into my TV and just stomp the shit out of my PS3. But we won't talk about that. Now, that's tip 1. Very boring camping, but it's easy to do if you can be alone back there and knife the one little lonely guy that's trying to get it out, and you're the only one back there.
Which basically means you need to be defending a Sever.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're trying to defend against Sever, usually those acquisitions are over within about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 10 is the longest.
So that's not really the way to go about it.
Alright.
It just really helps to...
Tip 2. If you're down to like 2 or 3, maybe even 5, and you just cannot get these sons
or
of
if you
bitches,
really just don't feel like spending all your time camping there, you can do what BossSolidSnake recommends and boost it. Which means get a buddy that's on one of the other factions, have them sneak back there, open up the thing for you, because they'll still get points out of this. They get like 15 plus 15 or whatever if it's frag.
Just for opening it up.
Yeah, just for opening it up. Now, one of the best ones to do this on is either the Valor one or the
Raven Corvus Research.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the Valor one.
Elk Bay Logistics.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, either one of those two, because their crates are way out of the way. They're like shoved way at the back of the map. And actually, if you're going to do Grape's approach of the camping, Elk Bay Logistics is probably the best one for that too, because there's this nice little set of crates that you can kind of perch on to wait for people to come back there. But anyway, if you're gonna boost it, Elk Bay Logistics is really good because there is a walkway up above the crate where the one that's activating the thing for you can hit that, run up the stairs, and hide up on the walkway till you get your thing done. There's also a resupply right over there for the one that's destroying the thing.
Yes.
So they can run over, resupply, come back, and then just rinse and repeat for as many as you can get during that run.
Yeah, I mean...
Now, this is going to take coordination too, like talking through probably a cell phone or something. That's what we did.
Yeah. I think I got about 15 of them by myself and probably spent, I don't know, I swear to God, 60 hours.
Because for the one that's actually opening the crates, they're going to need kind of a status report as to where the reinforcements are so that they don't get blindsided and have to try and sneak to the back again.
Now, this doesn't work
kills
every time.
A lot of time.
You know, your partner that, you know, is helping you get this may not be able to make it back there.
No,
you know,
especially going against Sever.
If he does make it back there, or she, depending on who you're playing with,
exactly,
make sure you let them know where the enemy is, because you don't want, once they get back there, you want to get as many of these mother truckers as you possibly can at one shot, because you don't want to get them back there, you know, spend 15 minutes for them trying to get back to enemy lines, and then they get back there, and then as soon as they walk back there, they, you know, walk into a claymore, and you wasted a whole game.
Exactly.
So communication's huge if you want to boost them.
And again, we're speaking from experience on this one, because there were several rounds where, well, I was the one helping Grape get his trophy. I still have to get mine at some point.
Yeah, like I said, I probably had 15 or 16 by myself, and I was getting so sick and tired of it, and so he was still on Valor at the time. I was like, yo, go open these mothers up, get the points, because you're trying to vet back over to Sever, and let me blow them up, you know.
But there were multiple rounds where we'd be there, and it was just, there was no way through, and it was just bad.
So, tip 1, full assault loadout with rockets and grenade launcher.
Which actually you'll still need that same loadout if you do the boosting too.
Yeah, same loadout. And so that's that one. Camp, sit back and wait. Get one or two here and there.
Now, if you get lucky and somebody actually gets back there repeatedly, you could actually get 3 or 4 in a round by doing the camping.
I did get 4 in one round. Not boosting. Actually got it the hard way. Another tip that I would give people is to, if you're spawning out and they've captured one of these cargo vehicles, or these escort vehicles rather, I'm sorry, and you run up and watch the actual hits on it, count them, be like, 1, there's a rocket, 2, there's a grenade, 3, 4, and if you can be the 5th person to throw a rocket or a grenade at it, you'll be able to snake the kill from somebody else.
Which again is kind of a dick move, but
in this trophy,
all fair and love and mag.
Yeah. So anyway, those are our tips on that. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to put them in the comments section, or send us a message on PSN, or Telegram, or I don't care what you do.
Smoke
We will help you
signals,
get these mothers.
whatever. We'll answer you back.
We know this trophy is such a effing whore. Okay, now that I got that out of my system,
It feels good to vent.
yes, we're going to be moving on to Headhunter.
Headhunter requires getting 5 of the silver bullet ribbons, 1 of the long shot ribbons, and having the Sniper Master Specialist medal. The silver bullet ribbon is getting 10 headshots in a round. The long shot ribbon is getting 3 kills at over 120 meters, which is probably the single easiest ribbon to get out of all of them, especially just sniping, because that's basically 3 sniper kills. And the Sniper Master Specialist is the medal you get for having 1,000 sniper rifle kills,
Which will take a little time.
so you could basically call this trophy the Sniper Trophy, because that's probably the easiest way to get it, is just sniping and trying to get headshots.
Yep. You're going to have to use a sniper rifle to get the Sniper Master Specialist, so...
That's actually probably the longest part of it, is having to get those 1,000 sniper rifle kills.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
But that pretty much covers what you need to know for that one. There's not really much of another way to get it, really, because you're gonna have to be sniping to get the sniper medal anyway, so you might as well try and get the ribbons while you're at it.
Alright, so that's the Headhunter, and like we said, aim for the head, use the sniper rifle, and you'll have this in no time.
Exactly. So we'll move on to the next one here, which is Hammer of the Gods. Now, Hammer of the Gods is calling 50 cluster bombs or mortar barrages, and
They're both squad leader abilities.
yes, that's a
bombs is
very
attacking.
important note.
Cluster bombs is attacking side, mortar barrages is the defending side.
Yes.
Now you can only call these in effectively if you're AAA, you've taken down the AAA. Make sure it's down before you call in your cluster bombs, or they're not going to count.
Yes, that's
that's
if you're attacking. Of course, you're trying to defend the AAA. If you're the one defending, and that's where the mortar barrages come in.
And if you're defending, keep your mortars up so you can launch your mortar barrages.
Kind of hard to
Really
shoot mortar
simple.
barrages without the mortars. Just saying.
Yeah, so that's Hammer of the Gods.
Definitely keep that in mind. And
Really easy.
and
to
that's
get.
not even necessarily getting 50 kills or anything. That is literally just calling them in.
Yep.
So they don't even have to be effective, just as long as you make the call. So technically, you don't even have to have the AA down, because you can still call the things in.
Yeah, I mean you can.
It's not effective, and it may get you kicked from the game, but you can literally call the things in. But the AAs they'll just keep getting shot down.
Right, so that's Hammer of the Gods. We recommend doing it after the AA so you can get some kills.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're moving on to the last silver trophy, just called Triple Threat.
Which is where you have to get 5 Silver Cross ribbons, 5 Master Engineer ribbons, and the Grim Reaper medal. Now, we've already covered what the Grim Reaper medal is. That's 2,000 kills in a career. We've also covered the Silver Cross ribbon, which is healing 250 units of health in a round. Now, the Master Engineer is basically the repair version of the Silver Cross, because you have to repair 250 units of damage, which basically means go repair vehicles and whatever else needs repairing. That's pretty much all there is to that one. It's just go through, heal, repair, and kill.
Yeah,
Hence the triple threat.
Make sure you've maxed out, if you're trying to get one or the other, make sure you've maxed out either medical or engineering, and you'll be good to go.
Right.
So we're coming on to the end of our video here, guys. Thank you
We
again
can
for
kind of
watching.
blow through these last few. The next one is Eager Beaver, which will be in its own video. Prime Annoying, Commandant-in-Chief, and Sergeant Major. These are the ones for getting to level 60 on Sever, Raven, and then Valor.
Yeah. And with that, we leave you with the video ending, and we will come back and do some more videos on Eager Beaver and Chest Candy. And so we see you again soon. All right.